Welcome to Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. Let's take a look at today's charts. At number one, BTC is at $38,840, 16 cents, up 1.49%. Ethereum at number two, $2,578.93, up 2.44%. Tether at number three, $1. BNB at number four, $382.29, down 0.20%. USD coin at number five, $1. XRP at number six, 72 cents, down 0.05%. Terra at number seven, $87.45, up 9.75%. Cardano at number eight, 80 cents, up 0.32%. Number nine, Solana, $82.31, up 0.10%. And last but not least, number 10, Avalanche at $72.86, up 0.80%. Let's take a look at the crypto fear and greed index. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are getting too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. And today, extreme fear at 22. Yesterday was extreme fear at 21. Last week was neutral at 52. And last month was fear at 45. Let's take a look at our 5 articles today. Article 1. Can SEC versus Ripple case end this year or instead anytime? Here's the clue. Article 2, looming federal regulation will shatter dreams of crypto bros everywhere. Article 3, decoding what BTC leaving crypto exchanges means for turtles, pigs, and wolves. Article 4, Binance Bitcoin dominance sharply rises, now holds 22.6% of total exchange supply. And last but not least, the main topic today is Joe Biden to sign an executive order on crypto to stop Russia evading Ukraine war sanctions. So before we get into the articles, just want to say thank you so much to all my supporters. If you've been listening in, you can watch it and listen on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and YouTube Space. If you guys can, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Article number 1. Can SEC versus Ripple case end this year or instead anytime? Here's the clue. The SEC versus Ripple lawsuit has consumed a full calendar year, and naturally, many holding XRP, one of the biggest yet most controversial crypto assets on the market today, are worried that the court case might take up all of 2022 as well. However, some new evidence appears to suggest that it might just be possible to guess when SEC versus Ripple will wind to a close. Pens at the ready. In a filing related to its pending class action dated February 23rd, 2022, Ripple reportedly agreed with a new date of November 18, 2022. The current date as written on the report was August 26, 2022. Sharing the filing online, attorney Jeremy Hogan used this to propose that the San Francisco-based blockchain company might be expecting that the SEC versus Ripple Labs lawsuit to be over by that time. Now, while investors might be excited by this news, it's important to remember that delays and extensions have been a dominant part of the lawsuit. With the pandemic still a major roadblock, XRP holders shouldn't consider November 18 a hard deadline. What's more, Hogan commented that the case could end with a settlement at any time. However, many investors are looking at the big picture. The ruling on SEC versus Ripple has the potential to either expand or limit the enforcement powers of the SEC when it comes to regulating other crypto companies and assets. Adding to that, there's been a lot of buzz after Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse gave an interview to Fox Business News. There, he shared that he was looking forward to some court decisions sooner rather than later. XRP investors showing and following the news took this as a positive sign, as the slow pace of the lawsuit has been painful for many. In fact, even Ripple's general counsel previously criticized the SEC for reportedly stretching the case in their own favor. His speech says a high-impact case pulls many other actors back from the line. Does that sound like regulation by enforcement to anyone else? The SEC intends that the mere filing of a case chills behavior. Because after all, that's why the SEC plays the delay card and uses it to their advantage. So much for justice delayed is justice denied. How about publicly committing to moving the Ripple case as swiftly as possible with no more delays? For that reason, the XRP committee may not be out of the woods when it comes to delays and extensions. Finding XRP, at press time, XRP was the 6th biggest crypto by market cap. It was trading at 72 cents after falling by 2.23% in the past 24 hours, but rising by 0.89% in the past week. Meanwhile, data from sentiment revealed that weighted sentiment was negative 0.484. However, despite the continued fall in price, the weighted sentiment was not too far below zero. This suggests that investors were not very shocked by the latest price drop. Another possibility is that many could be feeling hopeful about the outcome of SEC versus Ripple. So there you guys have it. What do you guys think about this article? SEC versus Ripple case end this year or instead anytime? Well, here's the clue. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, article number 2. Looming federal regulation will shatter dreams of crypto bros everywhere. President Biden is reportedly planning to ask government agencies how crypto can impact the economy and how to regulate it. President Joe Biden is expected to sign an executive order calling on multiple government agencies to begin developing policies and regulations on cryptocurrencies, multiple outlets reported this week. That faint shriek you hear in the distance is from the crypto bros everywhere as they discover their financial facade may soon fade away. Why? Because for the past decade or so, cryptocurrencies have been billed by finance aficionados and wannabe aficionados as assets people can invest in if they want to exist outside the scope of federal regulation. If you're new to the game, these assets are bought and sold on what's called a blockchain, which is essentially a digital record of transactions that uses a special code to make it difficult to determine who sold or purchased something. If you're thinking, gee, I can see why the government would hate something like that, you're on the right track. Crypto enthusiasts often speak of anonymity as an appealing feature for buyers and sellers. Many, for example, say it's useful in countries with repressive governments where purchasing things such as newspaper or a Bible can lead to punishment. And sure, maybe, but we know for certain it's very, very often used for criminal activity or by seedy characters who might have nefarious reasons for hiding their money. And for that reason, it was always silly to believe it is or will be completely free of government oversight. For example, I reported on 2 white nationalists who allegedly received large sums of Bitcoin from a French national as they published Donald Trump's election fraud conspiracies ahead of the January 6th insurrection. In this order, Biden is reportedly expected to request a report on the potential for crypto to be used for illicit financial transactions. The announcement is going to arrive at a peculiar time for cryptocurrencies. As Russia continues its brutal invasion of Ukraine, US officials have warned about the potential for cryptocurrencies to be used to help Russia evade crippling sanctions imposed by countries around the world. At the same time, just about every celebrity you can think of, from LeBron James to Reese Witherspoon to Larry David, is leaping at the opportunity to pitch gullible buyers on the value of cryptocurrencies. Whatever one's purpose for participating in crypto party, the government has noted the swell of popularity around it and it wants in. So there you guys have it. Looming federal regulation will shatter dreams of crypto bros everywhere. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, article number 3. Decoding what BTC leaving crypto exchanges means for turtles, pigs, and wolves. After leaping over $40,000 and just brushing $45,000 with its fingertips, Bitcoin fell below $40,000. Adding to that, the King coin was revisiting the prices it passed in late February. Even at press time, Bitcoin was painting a red candle. Rather than giving up in frustration, however, it's time to see what the metrics have to say. Okay, I'll bite. Bitcoin, what's good? The biggest question, are investors buying or selling at the moment? Data from sentiment revealed that BTC was leaving crypto exchanges, probably fueled by prices coming close to a 6-month low. What's more, 21 out of the last 26 weeks saw Bitcoin outflows dominating the market. What's curious, however, is that sentiment suggested outflow spikes could indicate an upcoming price rise, while recent outflows of 14,700 BTC from exchanges sound like a lot. It's not much when compared to the outflows in late January 2022, when more than 100,000 BTC left the exchanges. Sure enough, this was followed by a rally. At press time, Bitcoin was still in the red as it changed hands at $38,092.85. The flagship coin fell by 0.50% in the past 24 hours and dropped by 76.76% in the past week. The fall below the psychological price of 40,000 certainly struck investors where it hurt, as the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index recorded a value of 23, denoting extreme fear. Meanwhile, data from Glassnode put Bitcoin at a critical level. This analysis revealed that the relative strength index showing whether an asset is overbought or oversold. Put Bitcoin in the latter territory. What's more, if Bitcoin doesn't come across $40,000 soon, the King coin might come down to a new support level ranging between $34,000 and $36,000. This is worrying news for those who don't have any intention of buying the dip and want to be on the run instead. The blooming data, Bloomberg's Intelligence Crypto Outlook from March 2022 took at Bitcoin during a critical time in world history. With the Russia-Ukraine war on the one side and the COVID-19 pandemic on the other, analysts are worrying that Bitcoin is beginning to show correlation to tech stocks, the S&P 500, and even NASDAQ. However, Bloomberg's research suggests that despite Bitcoin's high level of volatility, it is the NASDAQ 100 stock index which took a harder fall in 2022. They reported, quote, with year-to-date losses less than half those for the NASDAQ 100, Bitcoin may be maturing toward global digital collateral. Initial pivot levels are where Bitcoin and the stock index closed the week before Russia invaded Ukraine, $40,000 and $14,000. So there you guys have it. What do you guys think about this article? Decoding what BTC leaving crypto exchanges means for turtles, pigs, and wolves. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, before we get into round two, I just want to say thank you so much to all my supporters and everyone that's been listening in to the Apple, Spotify, and Google podcasts. Thank you so much. And thank you to all the viewers on the YouTube side. If you guys can, help me out by liking, sharing, and subscribing to all of the podcasts and videos. And please send it to friends that want unbiased crypto news. It does help me out a lot. All right, let's keep on going. Article number 4. Binance Bitcoin dominance sharply rises, now holds 22.6% of total exchange supply. Binance observes growth of 120% in Bitcoin balance in just the last 2 years. According to the latest weekly report from Glassnode, the crypto exchange now holds 22% of the total exchange reserve, a pretty significant amount. The All Exchanges Reserve is an indicator that measures the total amount of Bitcoin present in the wallets of all centralized crypto exchanges. The BTC dominance of an exchange here refers to the percentage share of all the exchanges reserve that the firm in question holds. At present, the largest crypto exchange by market volume is Binance. Here is how its Bitcoin dominance has changed over the last few years. As you can see in the above graph, the Binance Bitcoin domination used to be around 8% from 2018 to 2020. However, in the last couple of years, the exchange's dominance broke the stagnation and enjoyed some sharp growth. The crypto exchange's BTC balance now stands at 22.6% of the total exchange supply, meaning it holds around 577K BTC today. Other than Binance, 3 major exchanges have also observed growth during the period, namely FTX, Bitfinex, and Bittrex. Some popular exchanges like Coinbase, Gemini, Huobi, and Kraken, however, have seen diminishing dominance in the past 2 years. Huobi's decline especially has been the largest out of all these, going from about 400,000K BTC in March 2020 to just about 12.3K BTC at the moment. The report suggests that half of its decline seems to have been caused by China's crackdown on Bitcoin mining. Well, BTC price, at the time of writing, Bitcoin's price floats around 38.9K, down 10% in the last 7 days. Over the past month, the crypto has lost 11% in value. The below chart shows the trend in the price of the crypto over the last 5 days. The price of Bitcoin saw a plunge a few days back, but has since consolidated sideways in the past couple of days. At the moment, it's unclear when the value of the coin may break out of this range or which direction it might escape into. However, considering the more uncertainties looming over the market due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, its signs aren't looking in the crypto's favor. So there you guys have it. Binance Bitcoin dominance sharply rises, now holds 22.6% of total exchange supply. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, last but not least, main topic today is Joe Biden to sign an executive order on crypto to stop Russia invading Ukraine war sanctions. Well, US Joe President is expected to sign an executive order on cryptocurrency this week that will mark the first step toward regulating how digital currency is traded. The move comes as an administration officials have raised concerns in recent weeks about Russia's use of cryptocurrency to evade the impact of crushing sanctions in response to its invasion of Ukraine. The sanctions have sent the ruble to historic lows and have closed the country's stock market. Two people familiar with the process said the executive order on cryptocurrency was expected to be issued this week and it had been in the works long before the war. Both people spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity to preview the order. The order is expected to describe what government agencies, including the US Treasury Department, need to develop policies and regulations on digital currencies. It is expected to include a request for the State Department to ensure that American cryptocurrency laws are in line with those of US allies and will ask for the Financial Stability Oversight Council, which monitors the stability of the US financial system to study illicit financial concerns. Additionally, the order will explore the possibility of a new central bank digital currency. The Federal Reserve issued a paper on the topic in January that explores the risks and benefits of US-backed digital currency. Implicit in the order that will be included in the cryptocurrency will remain a part of the US economy for years to come. The White House's plans to move forward with the executive order were first reported by Bloomberg News. Well, stopping Russia from evading sanctions, while US officials have played down the significance of cryptocurrency to Russia's ability to evade sanctions, it remains a concern. We will continue to look at how sanctions work and evaluate whether or not there are liquid leakages and we have the possibility to address them. I often hear cryptocurrency mentioned, and that is a channel to be watched, US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said last week. A senior administration official who spoke in condition of anonymity said the president's national security team has already been on the lookout for the use and creation of front companies and alternative financial institutions that Moscow might try to employ to get around sanctions. Crypto is one of the several spaces that Biden administration is looking to shore up as it tries to make certain that sanctions on Russia have maximum impact. The official said past experiences in Iran and Venezuela with the sanctions evasions are informing that the administration's efforts, additional export controls, and new sanction targets are also expected to be unveiled in the days and weeks ahead to counter Russian sanction evasion efforts, officials said. On Monday, Treasury Financial Crimes Enforcement Network issued an alert advising financial institutions be vigilant against any efforts to evade sanctions in connection with Russia war in Ukraine. Although we have not seen widespread evasion of our sanctions using methods such as cryptocurrency, prompt reporting of suspicious activity contributes to our national security and our efforts to support Ukraine and its people. Acting Director Him Das said in a statement. So, what do you guys think about this article? Joe Biden to sign an executive order on crypto to stop Russia evading Ukraine war sanctions. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, let's take a look at the prices one last time before we head out. Bitcoin is at $38,840, Ethereum $2,578, Tether $1, BNB $382, USD coin $1, XRP 72 cents, Terra $87, Cardano 80 cents, Solana $82, and last but not least, Avalanche at $72. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for making it this far into the crypto news update. Again, this is Dave's Daily Crypto Take. You can catch me on Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcast. And if you're in the YouTube space, like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I hope all of you have a great crypto day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.